The landscapes of our lives are for learning, where experience is our teacher. When we gather together to share our resources, we are destined to love and thrive. Good morning, Pierre.
Hey, good morning, Maureen. I guess we're doing a learning practice session, like a 3-minute drill on a word.
Yeah. What's your word? I got my phone ready to go 3 minutes.
I get to choose. Okay, well, let me get my phone ready. Hang on. Okay, got my phone ready. Start. The word's hypocrisy.
Okay, I'm going to let you go first. Why did you pick that word?
Oh, snap. You've turned the tables on me. I like it when you go, oh, that's a hard word. I picked it because I'm pretty fired up this morning. We were talking about politics a little bit, and I just find hypocrisy to be one of those areas where the unfairness of things, which I've been sensitive to, shows itself in an ugly, ugly way. And I find it hard to have conversations. Okay, this is truth telling. I find it hard to have conversations when people are being hypocritical and they are apparently less self-aware about A than they are B, and they're making a big scene about B. And you could apply a lot of things to those subjects. But that's where I'm at on hypocrisy.
I think our learning conversation title captures, just it kind of hits home for what you're talking about, having difficult conversations or wanting to, or being part of a difficult conversation and seeing the hypocrisy or sensing it. And what do you do with that? And how do you deal with that? And how do you respond to it? And how do you self-regulate with it? And then I always sort of think of hypocrisy. It's something that has always been an issue for me as a young kid onward, that I don't know. I was a good observer, and I still am. And I can tell when somebody is being on, saying one thing, but being, behaving inauthentically, and it stinks of hypocrisy. And I don't want to be a hypocrite myself. That's one thing I've aimed at avoiding. I'm sure I have been and failed. Sure. But if there's anything that you wanted to hurt me with, call me a hypocrite, and I'll be crushed, and I'll try to redeem myself immediately. That's one of those things that really is a big issue for me. Yeah. So when I see it, it drives me absolutely apeshit.
Yeah. Unfairness. And that seems to be one of the higher forms of.
See, I don't think it is as unfairness. I think of it as not telling the truth and not living the truth. And that's why I think I liked Bikram. I like people who are candid. That's why I think I'm candid. It's don't be afraid to tell the truth. And maybe that's the difficulty in the conversation is
yeah. There's our clock. These are tough ones to get in 3 minutes. Yeah. Truth telling. I think unfairness. Well, we probably shouldn't keep continuing conversation.
It's funny. That's how you interpret it. This is good because you're thinking of it in that terms, and that's your perspective and that's your experience. I'm sharing mine as I think it's lying. I think it's being a liar and not telling the truth and not acting and living out the truth. That's a hypocrite to me. And it's good. It's valuable that we demonstrate how one word is interpreted slightly differently based on our experience. And then you try to have a conversation, and are we talking about the same thing? And I think that's an important demonstration in terms of conversation, that we learn something.
Yeah, because when you were picking up on unfairness, you think of it as a different way, because unfairness to me actually gets dialed right up into the super high RPMs of bad. It's not a milquetoast word for me. For me, it's like,
Really?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. No, it can be mild, right?
It's
Mildly
so funny
unfair.
because I think of unfairness as like, oh, in terms of resources, like you got more than me, or inequality, like you got more than me, and that's not fair. Or, you know, you blamed me for something that I didn't do, and that's not fair. It's like this unequal kind of thing. That's how
Yeah,
I perceive that.
we should do another one of these on unfairness. Yeah.
Fine. How does it relate to hypocrisy and fairness? How do you?
Because I don't look at it as the landscape of unfairness and, balance. I look at it as, the human motivation to do something that's wrong, and then the unfairness is sort of an imbalance where the person doesn't have remorse around that unfairness. They're doing something that's unfair. So that's how it fits into my little
Okay.
hypocrisy thing,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That's the value of talking about words, isn't it? It's
yeah, yeah, it is.
important because otherwise we stay confused and we don't understand each other.
Right.
That's not good.
Yeah, cool. Well, this was a good one, and love that it spilled over to just the point of this little drill where we try and unpack a word and understand each other.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well, till next time.
Yeah.
All right.